beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I am so happy to see you today. I hope you and your loved ones are doing well. I hope you're taking care of the best that you can. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Hopefully it's cooling down if it's super hot, or if it's been super hot where you are. Hopefully you are like chilling into the fall vibes, shifting into soup mode, as they say, and hopefully everything is going good for you. I am here today to talk with you guys about future plans. So I've been thinking about doing a project that's like a bigger long-term project, like crochet along style, maybe like a blanket or something that if you guys want to participate with me, you can. I thought fall would be a perfect time to do this. So I was thinking about doing a blanket. And at first I was thinking about doing another mandala blanket because I do really like the mandala blanket. But I did have another idea, and I wanted to get your guys' opinion on like what you would like to participate in, because obviously that's kind of the whole idea, is that at least a couple people might want to join in. So I want to get your guys' feedback, get your guys' opinions on what you think. So while I'm talking, I'm going to have some throwbacks from when we did the mandala crochet along, where people basically made the same mandala that I was making or a different one. Most people did the same one, and they would send in their pictures like every week when I would do my weekly update. So this is one option, is we can do a project like this. For example, we could do this same mandala again, actually. And this mandala happens to have a written pattern as well as a video pattern, a video crochet along by the Crochet Crowd. But another option is we could do a blanket that doesn't have a video pattern. And it's actually a pattern that I was gifted that I was really interested in making. It's a totally different type of crocheting than I've done before. And I think it could be another fun crochet along styled one, where you guys can join in making the same blanket, or you could make something else. But I'm just showing this little collage of like the blankets you guys sent in at different varying points of progress, just to remind you guys like what that kind of looked like, or if you weren't around, see what it kind of looked like. The video would primarily be me talking about that week for me and what I got done in my blanket. And then at the end of the video, I would put your guys' submissions that you emailed to me on updates of your blanket progress. So you didn't have to wait until it was finished. Many of you actually sent in like a weekly update on how far you got in your blanket. And that's kind of the type of project that I'm looking at doing, something where we can all get involved with it. So no matter what we pick, I'm thinking you guys will be able to send in your updates if you want to. Obviously, you are not required to, but some people really enjoy doing that. So I think it'd be fun to have a project going on again like that. So this is the blanket I was referring to a minute ago that I wanted to do. I think this blanket is absolutely beautiful, and the pattern was gifted to me by a very good friend of mine. This is the fairy dust crochet pattern. It is an overlay mosaic. So I haven't done that before, but I have heard that it looks harder than it is. And I think it would be a really fun blanket to make. And I just love the motif. They have different color packs that you can do that have like the different names here. If you're like one of those people that really likes to buy specific yarns like meant for a project. But I'm just going to use worsted weight yarns that are in my stash to do it. The other option that I was considering was doing like a stitch sampler type of blanket. I haven't made, well, okay, I have done like stitch sampler sort of projects, but not like planned out. I do like to just kind of crochet and do random stuff. I've made some hats that way and things like that, where I just kind of switch yarns and switch stitches and everything at will. But what I was thinking is more of like a organized kind of stitch sampler project, where I come on every week and we do a wheel spin or something, a wheel spin or drawing it out of a hat or something like that, to figure out what the next stitch is going to be. And then it'll be like, the next row is going to be this stitch, or the next 2 rows or 3 rows, depending on what the stitch is. It might be one that you want to do for more rows or something. And then we could also potentially do something like that for the color, or you guys could just pick your own colors. But I thought that could be really cool. Honestly, picking your own colors but doing like the same stitches for like a stitch sampler blanket. I think that could be really cool, because you guys could send in updates of your blankets, and like kind of like how I did when I did the mandala blankets. I'll show you guys how mine's coming along, and then I'll also show you updates on how all of yours are coming along. And I think it could be really fun to see where we're all making like the same blanket with the same stitches, but see the different colors and like how different the blanket looks like the way that everybody makes it. So you guys gotta let me know what you think. Also, are you like wanting to do a blanket, or would you rather it be something else? Like, I guess we could do a scarf if you want it to be like a little bit of like a quicker, you know, it doesn't take so long to put your rows in. We could really do just about anything. So let me know in the comments. This is like a heavily just kind of gauging interest kind of thing. If this is something that you're interested in general, like would you like to join in on a little crochet along type thing with the Nomies, with the Nomie clan? Also, what I was thinking, which I should probably mention, is I would show you how to do the stitch when it comes up. So every week I would like spin my wheel or whatever, and then it would pick the stitch, and then I would show you how to do it, and like, you know, we would all do it. That way you don't have to worry about if you know how to do it or not and everything like that. You don't gotta like try to go find out how to do it by yourself or whatever. So it'd be sort of a tutorial crochet along at the same time. But you know, I wouldn't have to show you, I would only have to show you how to do it a little bit because it's just repeating it. So it wouldn't be too like crazy like amounts of work, you know, like just showing you how to do the one part every week. I think that's doable. So let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking that sounds really fun. If you guys are into that, I'll start thinking about like when we would start it and things like that. And then also as far as like what yarns I'm going to use, I would probably say like a worsted weight yarn. If we're doing, honestly, really, if we're doing anything, we'll probably just do like a worsted weight yarn, but you are always welcome to do whatever weight yarn you want to. So if you have like a lot of DK weight yarn you want to use, totally go for it. You might want to like make it bigger or something by adding like border or adding more round. What I'll probably do is use yarns from my stash. That's kind of just how I crochet everything. I buy these yarns on clearance and sales, and then I have my own little store and I go shopping and I get my stuff out for my projects. So I'll just kind of use what I have on hand type of thing, and I think it could be a lot of fun. So that's what we did before, and everybody did their own color palettes, and I think that was what was so like cool about it, was like that blanket looked completely different based on the colors that people chose. I did a rainbow one, and then I did a like earth tone one that I didn't do the whole blanket. I did it to like a lap blanket size, so it was for my sister so she could take it into the office at work with her and have like a little lap blanket. I loved that mandala pattern. Like the temptation to just do the mandala blanket again is also there, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so do you want to choose your own color palettes, or do you want that to also be chosen by me, or, you know, by the fates as I spin a wheel or whatever? And then do you think we should do like a pattern that already exists, like a mandala pattern, mandala blanket or something? Or would you like to do like a stitch sampler blanket type of project? All right, guys, that is my question for you. Let me know down below. Oh, also, and are you even interested? Is this even something you feel like doing right now? Be honest with me. If it's not something you feel like doing right now, that's totally fine. If there's not a lot of interest in it right now, I will revisit the project, you know, a little later down the line when more people are feeling up to entering, or not entering, but playing along, participating kind of thing. And of course, you can always participate in your own speed. You know, you're not required to like be on the same exact point as us the whole time. Totally like customizable to your own life schedule. You can always do like a whole bunch of weeks at one time. You can always go back and watch these later. You know, it's just this, is this something that you're even like interested in? Okay, is kind of what I'm saying, because I know it is a little different from my typical content. Anyways, guys, that is my question. I will see you guys again real soon. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you. Give yourself a big hug from me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.